How's it going, guys? Nerf Gun Charlie here, and you guys so far like the mission playthrough, so let's play through Mission 3, Vendetta. I've pretty much decided that I'm going to have to go through Audacity and basically lower the volume of all weapons by 50% at least. Just because it's still loud as all get out. I apologize for that. I've submitted a ticket to GOG on the sound settings for Armada 1 from their version, and hopefully they can get those sliders fixed. But until then, let's get with it.
Acting Captain's Log, Stardate 53551.6. I am taking the Avenger through the Icolis Expanse. Though it is a treacherous area of space to navigate, it should reduce the voyage back to Kronos significantly.
Also, don't mind the squares. That's just rendering distance errors that I've yet to fix in the Nebulas.
Toral.
Twice before, you lacked the courage to kill me, Worf. You will not live long enough to get another chance. Nor will you be able to see me take my seat as ruler of the Klingon Empire.
You have no claim to the Klingon throne, Toral.
That is where you are wrong, Worf. You see, I have found the Sword of Kalis, and he who wields the sword rules the Empire.
That is impossible. You cannot have found the true Sword of Kalis. Only I know where it lies.
And that is why you must die. Once I dispose of you, there will be no one to dispute my claim.
Toral, if there is any honor in you, you will call off this Ormong before it tears the Empire apart. The Borg have returned, and this time, for us all.
It does not matter. I will not be stopped now. Not by you, Chancellor Martok, or the Borg. I have waited years for this day. Your death will be forever marked as the first step of my ascension to the Klingon throne.
The Avenger is no match for a Negvar battleship. We will have to evade them in the Icolis Expanse. We must get to that wormhole.
Enemy engaged.
Get with it. Alright. Like I said, sorry about the weapon sound. There's not much I can do about it.
Impulse power.
But let's get with it. Now, just so you note, over here, where my cursor is at, there is a Jem'Hadar destroyer over there, and I typically come back later
Engines
in
to
the
full.
mission to get it.
Lay in a new course.
That way I don't get caught up with the birds of prey here. But if you go down here, there is a Jem'Hadar warship, or destroyer, with a Polaron torpedo.
Get us out of here. Maximum
Ambassador,
warp.
Toral and his ships have broken off pursuit. I'm also picking up high levels of radiation. It seems to be emanating from this derelict station.
Perhaps eliminating the source will dissipate the radiation. A true warrior never retreats.
Yep.
Enemy engaged.
Engines to full. Energize.
You don't do that.
Decommission commencing.
Decommission it. The reason I'm doing this, I'm probably still going to use the code once, to show me the money code. But if you're playing this mission and you're not doing any kind of cheat codes, disassembling the station gives you 2,000 dilithium, which later on when you have a shipyard, that's quite a few ships you can add to the fighting force that you have. And like I was saying at the beginning of the mission, you'll notice every so often, like, depending on distance, you might have...
Set a course for the next wormhole.
You might have those little tiny squares showing up. It's just kind of a distance thing. I haven't been able to fully fix that.
Get us out of here.
It is what it is.
Maximum warp. Lay in a new course.
Alright.
Lay in a new course. Prepare a boarding party to take control of the derelict.
I also typically
All
disassemble
sections
these.
on standby.
Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
Excuse me. Ferengi Marauders are armed similar to your Nebula classes.
Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
They really have slow firing weapons. It's not really worth it to keep it, but you disassemble this and it's a few Defiant classes.
Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
Alright.
Engines to full. Prepare an away team.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Lay in a new course.
And I want to do that twice.
Sir, sensors are detecting an abandoned starbase behind the nebula.
Prepare an away team and begin recrewing and repairing the base.
Alright, so all we need to do...
Perhaps today is a good day to die. Energize.
Requesting additional personnel. Requesting
both of
additional
them.
personnel.
And more importantly, repair them. Because that way they have full crews. We can use them to get the Jem'Hadar fighter. And there is a Shrike. A Romulan Shrike up here we can get.
Ready for battle. Impulse power. Engines to full. Impulse power.
Battle stations.
That's what we're going to get with the Sona Destroyer here.
Armed and ready.
Now,
Alter course.
I leave the Ferengi Marauder alive for the
All
time
sections
being.
on standby.
Starship construction commencing.
Just because it's weapons.
Battle stations.
All right.
Starfleet, we have a problem. Battle stations.
Sir,
Alright.
long-range sensors are detecting 3 Klingon ships incoming.
Starship construction commencing.
Let's get our Type 9s out with phasers. Since
Warp receiving.
every little bit of
Lay in a new
weapons
course.
count.
Enemy engage. Starship complete.
Warp.
Sir, long-range sensors are detecting 3 more Klingon ships incoming.
Starship complete.
Alter course. Understood.
Insufficient crew.
Oh, that's true. Alright.
Just tell me where to go. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so let's get a better view of
Confirmed,
what's going
Starfleet.
on.
Make a note in the log. Battle stations.
Then we'll go ahead and get that bug vessel. Just because it does give you a Polaron torpedo special. And that can be useful. Plus, nobody really comes back here to look around in this part of the map because you're being chased by the Klingons.
Station complete.
There we go.
Change heading. Alter course.
Alright, you go back there.
Prepare the docking bays.
Armed and ready.
And
Decommission commencing.
sorry, Ferengi vessel,
Impulse power.
but you are not useful anymore.
Armed and ready.
You'll count for a few hundred dilithium and 200 crew, which is what I need. looks like all my wireframes are working. It looks like the buttons that we've got
Ready
for
for battle.
specials are working.
Prepare the docking bays. Proceed. Set a new course. Proceed. Lay in a course.
Get up here.
Confirm, Starfleet.
All right.
A prudent course of action.
There's the Forcha, and as you can see down here,
Battle stations.
Station construction commencing.
all right,
Battle stations.
that one's ready. It's got the Polaron torpedo. And then that's fine.
Change heading.
Prepare the docking bays.
Find the nearest shipyard.
Prepare the docking bays. All work crews report to station. A prudent course of action.
So it's literally just you're trying to just salvage what you can on this map. There's only going to be one more ship that you can salvage. It's over here near this wormhole point, and it's a Burrell bird of prey. And if you can capture some
Station
of the
construction
enemy birds
commencing.
of prey, even better. But it's literally just gathering what you can, using what resources you can on the map to build up a fighting force to fight Tyrrell and his 3 birds of prey that he will have with his Negvar. You're going to face some birds of prey along the way, but that's kind of the point, is you're just...
Battle stations.
Oh,
Station complete.
I must have lost the
Starfleet.
bug. I wasn't
We
paying
have a
attention.
problem.
Oh well.
All sections on standby. All sections on standby.
Well, stuff
All
happens.
work crews report to station. Confirm, Starfleet.
Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
The only thing weird about the pathing of this map is, for whatever reason, all the
Starship
ships come up
complete.
here into this dead end, and then they loop around the nebula.
Engines to full.
Even though it's Cerulean Nebula, they can fly right through.
Lay in a new course.
And ships always get caught right here,
Engines to full.
for whatever reason.
Engines to full.
All work crews report to station. Confirm, Starfleet.
Alright, we don't need this anymore.
Acknowledge, Starfleet. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Starship complete. Station complete.
Just tell me where to go. Alter course.
Now, let's piss off the Klingons a little bit.
Begin a sensor scan.
Enemy engaged. Station is under attack.
Ah,
Battle
see.
stations.
Romulans do not have their weapon pulses in properly.
Acknowledge, Starfleet. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Okay. That is a
Helm.
bug
Full
that I
stop.
can easily fix, now that I know what I'm looking at.
Acknowledge, Starfleet. Understood.
Yeah, we can use it for cannon fodder.
Prepare the docking bays.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
But that's not gonna be too bad. That means there's something broken on the stock weapons. It's just fixing it real quick, making sure there's a texture that's referenced properly. It's saved in the TGA file. You know, just basic things. It's probably just something I overlooked when I was upgrading the ship. Considering the Romulans are not
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
in multiplayer. I'm having to build the Romulan specifically for single player only. That's probably how I missed it, but it's fine.
Alter course.
Acknowledged. Lay in a course. Confirm, Starfleet. Set a new course. Proceed. A prudent course of action. Set a new course. Proceed. Proceed. That is a logical request.
All right.
Station construction commencing.
Change heading.
Decommission commencing. Starship construction commencing. Station complete.
Prepare the docking bays.
Starship complete.
Set a new course. That is a logical request.
Starship complete. Station construction
Give me one
commencing.
second. I'll be right back. And I'm back.
Lay in a course.
Sorry about that. Let's get everything going.
Lay in a new
For
course.
you guys, like a millisecond happened or something. And for me, I took like
Impulse
a few
power.
minute break. Checked on the misses.
Change heading.
All right.
Prepare the docking bays. Proceed.
Let's get this bird of prey going.
Understood.
Acknowledged. A prudent course of action.
Standing by.
All right.
Understood.
Get us out of here. Maximum warp. Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
Make a note in the log. Understood.
A prudent course of action. Set a new course. Confirm, Starfleet. A prudent course of action.
Let's
Decommission commencing.
decommission those. Save myself some resources.
Station construction commencing.
We should have more than enough. All right.
Change heading.
Station complete.
Prepare the docking bays. Lay in a course. Confirm, Starfleet.
Now, the reason I do this, you know, and this is kind of what I try to do, even when I don't use the cheat code for the extra resources, though by now I probably would have decommissioned the starbase of the shipyard.
Station construction commencing.
Literally doing this so that I can have a constructor slowly build my way through here. But by the end, I can have one or two turrets just so I can augment my firepower against Tyrrell, just in case things don't go well.
Acknowledged. Confirm, Starfleet.
Build that there. Lose line of sight.
Alter course.
Go regain it here. I do like how the wireframes came out. Nice single panels.
Standing by.
Station complete.
I do need to upgrade the Romulans. It's still a stock Romulan ship. I can do better than that. So don't worry about the time that you see the Romulan campaign if I decide to record it. And that's up to you guys. If you guys want to see the Romulan campaign played out, the Klingon campaign, all of that for this mod, you let me know. It might take a while to show it off. I'll probably be on the next mod by the time you see the end of it. But
Acknowledged.
you guys want to see it, I'll show it off in this
Confirmed,
this
Starfleet.
remaster. This has come together really well, though. By the time you're seeing this, though, I've probably already finished the Federation campaign and recording, and I'm probably halfway through Klingon campaign. Things been going well. By the time you see the third, well, this is actually the third mission. So I'm probably already through the
Station
Klingon
complete.
campaign entirely by now.
A prudent course of action.
All right.
All sections on standby.
Battle stations.
Impulse power.
Understood. Get that ship out of my sector.
Enemy engaged.
All right. So.
You will not escape me this time, Worf.
Acknowledged, Starfleet.
He runs away like a coward. You can't destroy a ship. Like, you can actually wall him off. The crew will never go below 1. As soon as it goes down to 1, it will instantly go back up to 10. So there's no defeating him
All
fully.
sections, report. Impulse power.
Alright. Let's finish this mission and call it a night.
Admiral, Taral, leader of the House of Duras, claims to have found the Sword of Kahless. He is planning to use it to take control of the Klingon High Council. If he succeeds, the Empire will be thrown into chaos. They will be unable to support the Federation against the Borg.
Starfleet cannot interfere with internal Klingon politics, but we need their support. You are closest to the situation, Worf. What is your assessment?
Sir, I suspect Toral's sword is a fake. I know where the true sword lies. If I retrieve it and return it to Chancellor Martok, Toral will have no legitimate claim to the Klingon throne.
Very well, Worf. I am giving you a field commission of captain. The Avenger is yours to command until further notice. Proceed with your plan.
Understood, Admiral. Worf out.
We found it, sir.
Excellent. Beam the Sword of Kahless on board and send a message to Chancellor Martok informing him that we are on our way.
And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And like, comment, subscribe, of course, as always. Until next time, this is Nerf Gun Charlie signing off.